Hi everybody, how are you? It's Mike Andrew, once again providing a short video with practical insights as it applies to business and leadership. Today I thought I would summarize some insights that I provided over the years, particularly as it applies to one's career journey. So number one, I've mentioned this recently, our career path is not a straight upward path. I wish it were. I wish it were that easy. You'll find that during your career, it's going to be full of disappointments, setbacks, closed doors, but at the same time, achievement, new doors, better doors will open, which has made me realize that in the end, things always end up working for the best. So be patient and know that things will end up working for the best. Number two, I can't get around this one, hard work. Plain and simple. You know, there was a book written years ago called Talent is Overrated by Jeffrey Colvin. And basically, talent without hard work will get you nowhere. I always think of children in school, those that get good grades or straight A's. Why? Because they work hard. They do their homework. They study. It's the same thing in business. We own this, by the way. We can control this. We can control how hard we work. And it comes right down to following through on our actions, following through on our commitments. And the more you do that, the more you're demonstrating credibility and so forth in your organization. Number three, keep building relationships and managing those relationships, whether they be with colleagues, other organizations in your company. Also, by the way, with your boss. Manage the relationship with your boss. Help your boss out. Your boss needs all the help he can or she can get too. So there's a saying, keep your boss's boss off your boss's back. How can you help your boss and build those relationships internally, externally with key stakeholders? Very important. I like to think that relationships equals success. There's a quick tip that I learned years ago from Dale Carnegie, a book that I read many, many years ago. He said, you can make more friends in 2 months by showing interest in others than you can in 2 years by trying to get people to be interested in you. So remember that. Number four, always keep enhancing your know-how, but just as importantly, or arguably even more importantly in today's digital knowledge era, keep enhancing your know-who. Your know-who is your relationships, your network of relationships that we just talked about. It's knowing who you can call to help make a decision, get an answer, to move things forward, and so forth. Enhance your know-how and your know-who. Number five, this is a principle that I've tried to apply throughout my management career. Not always successful at it, because things can get heated sometimes, but treat issues coldly, people warmly. Deal with the issue, the behavior, the situation, but do it in a respectful manner. Separate them. It's really good when you're having difficult conversations. Be honest and candid, deal with the issue, the behavior, but do it in a respectful manner. Number six, keep seeking feedback. To me, what better method of development than to get firsthand feedback from someone who's observing your performance at work or the way you've made a presentation, a high visible presentation and so forth. I did a lot of coaching work at McKinsey, and I found that feedback, candid feedback, is the number one method of development. So seek feedback. Number seven, keep elevating your role and your thinking. If you're a manager, think and act as if you're a director or a GM. If you're a director, think and act as if you are a GM or VP. It will show. Related to that is stepping up, not only elevating, but stepping up. Step up when no one else will. You'll be surprised the opportunities that will open up for you when you step up and do things. Be proactive when no one else. I have many examples of this one, but I want to keep this short. Number eight, this is all about your professional presence, or sometimes we call it executive presence. There's a saying, every time you speak, you are auditioning for leadership. So be aware that when you're in a meeting and you're presenting the results of your hard work, you're being watched. Just like we watch our leaders, leaders are watching you as potential future leaders in the company. So every time you speak, you are auditioning for leadership. So keep working on your professional and executive presence. Related to executive presence, and I think this is an important one, number 9, have the confidence to ask questions, even the dumb questions. Believe me, you will distinguish yourself in meetings when you have the confidence to ask questions that no one else will. Finally, all of the 9 things that I just talked about won't matter if number 10 isn't followed, and that is maintain your integrity. Demonstrate integrity, your character, build your credibility. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. I like to say leadership is about achieving results consistently, but doing so with integrity. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.